Who are they, and what are they capable of? Before we dive into the Thunderbolts' first appearance, let's talk about how this group was formed. Back in 1996, a major event shook the Marvel Universe, one that drastically altered the balance of power across the entire world. This was the rise of Onslaught, an omnipotent being born from the fusion of two of the most powerful mutants, Professor X and Magneto. In the Onslaught Marvel Universe storyline, Onslaught waged an unprecedented battle against Earth's superheroes, including the Avengers and the X-Men. During the conflict, the Avengers were seemingly annihilated. In the aftermath of their apparent demise, a brand new superhero team emerged, none other than the Thunderbolts. However, fans were in for a shocking twist. The Thunderbolts weren't the noble heroes they appeared to be. In reality, they were a team of supervillains in disguise, assembled by Baron Zemo. Formed from his former allies in the Masters of Evil, their goal was to pose as heroes and take the place of the fallen Avengers, while secretly advancing Zemo's own agenda. This reveal was a masterstroke by Marvel, surprising fans with a team that blurred the lines between heroism and villainy, bringing a fresh, edgy perspective to the superhero genre. The Thunderbolts were created by writer Kurt Busiek and artist Mark Bagley, making their debut in The Incredible Hulk number 449, published in January 1997. That issue, written by Peter David and illustrated by Mike Deodato, featured the Thunderbolts as opponents of the Hulk. As Hulk rampaged uncontrollably, the Thunderbolts intervened to try to subdue him, and ultimately succeeded. The original Thunderbolts lineup included 6 members: Techno, formerly Fixer; Meteorite, formerly Moonstone; Songbird, formerly Screaming Mimi; Mark I, formerly Beetle; Atlas, formerly Goliath; Citizen V, the alias used by Baron Zemo himself. The members may have seemed unfamiliar at first, but each had a rich history and unique abilities. Let's take a closer look. Citizen V/Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo, a key villain from Captain America Civil War 2016, was born from fascist ideals and driven by a desire to dominate through his superior bloodline. While he has no superpowers, Zemo possesses genius-level intellect, mastery in science, and expert combat skills. It's no surprise he led the Thunderbolts with his cunning and manipulation. Meteorite/Moonstone Carlos Sofin, a sultry and complex character who first appeared as a villain in the 1970s, opposing both Captain America and Hulk. Empowered by a Kree Moonstone, she has superhuman strength, flight, energy projection, and speed, powers similar to Ms. Marvel. She has remained a core member throughout the Thunderbolts' many iterations. Songbird/Screaming Mimi, another core female member known for her sonic scream, capable of widespread damage. She can also create wings of solid sound for flight. Songbird's transformation from villain to hero has been a fan-favorite redemption arc. Techno, formerly Fixer, a technological genius with a suit that aids in combat, true to his name. His inventions and gadgets make him the brains behind the team's tech. Mark I, or Beetle. Like Fixer, he dons a powered suit to enhance his abilities. Though not less prominent, his combat skills and mobility made him a valuable team member. Atlas, Goliath, the team's powerhouse. Atlas him grow to massive size and strength, making him the Thunderbolts' main tank in battle. Though the story was gaining traction and the team was becoming popular, in March 2003, Marvel made a controversial move. They rebooted Thunderbolts with a new writer, John Arcudi, and editor-in-chief, Joe Quesada. This reboot replaced the beloved original team with unfamiliar characters and a vastly different storyline, starting with issue 76. The change received backlash, and the series was canceled after just 6 issues. In 2004, Marvel course-corrected with Avengers Thunderbolts, bringing back Kurt Busiek to pen the story. This series revived the original Thunderbolts lineup and continued the narrative from Thunderbolts 75. Characters like Baron Zemo, Moonstone, Songbird, Fixer, and newcomers like Blackheart and Cobra Man returned, reigniting fan interest. Due to its success, Marvel launched New Thunderbolts in 2005, an 18-series that followed Avengers Thunderbolts. After 75 issues of the original series, 6 of Avengers Thunderbolts, and 18 of New Thunderbolts, the franchise hit its 100th issue milestone. By 2005, Thunderbolts was once again overhauled in response to the massive Civil War event. This time, Marvel carefully planned a long-term direction. Now, under Norman Osborn's leadership, the Thunderbolts worked for the US government, tasked with hunting down rogue superheroes who refused to comply with the Superhuman Registration Act. The new team included a mix of infamous villains: Norman Osborn, Bullseye, Penance, Radioactive Man, Swordsman, Venom, Mac Dargan, formerly the Scorpion. Moonstone and Songbird also remained, bridging old and new. Throughout Civil War, Secret Invasion, and Siege, the Thunderbolts thrived under Osborn's rule, becoming a major political and military force. Osborn manipulated public perception, replacing S.H.I.E.L.D. with Hammer, and transitioning the Thunderbolts into the Dark Avengers, a dark mirror of the Avengers designed to control and reshape the world. If you're curious about how powerful the Dark Avengers were and how much influence they had, just wait until the end of Secret Invasion. Everything will become clear. During this time, the Thunderbolts operated under the authority of Hammer, essentially acting on behalf of Osborn's provisional government. This new version of the Thunderbolts included the following members: Black Widow — no, this was actually Yelena Belova posing as Natasha Romanoff; Ghost, an stealth and sabotage expert; Paladin, a morally ambiguous mercenary; Headsman, known for his brutal combat skills and executioner's axe; Ant-Man, Eric O'Grady, a morally grave version of the classic hero; Grizzly, a former wrestler turned supervillain; Scourge, an identity used by several vigilantes; Mr. X, a deadly martial artist with telepathic reflexes. Then came the major crossover events Dark Reign and Siege, which marked a turning point in the Marvel Universe. After Siege, the heroic era, known as the Heroic Age, began. During this period, the Thunderbolts were restructured once again, this time under the leadership of Luke Cage. The new Thunderbolts lineup under Luke Cage included Luke Cage, team leader, known for his strength and unbreakable skin; Crossbones, a ruthless assassin and longtime villain; Juggernaut, the unstoppable force powered by the gem of Sidorak; Ghost, continuing from the previous team, expert in infiltration; and Man-Thing, the silent swamp-dwelling creature who reacts to fear. And returning veteran members Moonstone and Songbird, both of whom had been with the team through several iterations. In 2012, during Marvel Now, Thunderbolts returned once again, this time with a bold new look, written by Daniel Way and illustrated by Steve Dillon. This version featured fan-favorite anti-heroes: Red Hulk, Deadpool, Elektra, Punisher, and Agent Venom. Following that, in all-new, all-different Marvel, the team was reshaped again under the leadership of Winter Soldier. The lineup included classic members like Fixer, Atlas, Moonstone, and newcomers like Kobik. Like the Avengers, the Thunderbolts roster constantly changes, but their unique premise of reforming villains attempting to become heroes remains timeless. While the Avengers represent ideals, the Thunderbolts explore redemption, gray morality, and the blurred line between hero and villain.
And now, after a long and dramatic journey in the comics, the Thunderbolts have finally made their big screen debut. The Thunderbolts 2025 movie is now playing in theaters, featuring a powerful lineup: Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier; Yelena Belova, Red Guardian; Taskmaster, Ghost, US Agent, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, and most notably, Sentry, one of the most powerful beings in the entire Marvel Universe. This team brings a darker, edgier energy to the MCU, packed with twists, tension, and unpredictable alliances, everything you'd expect from the Thunderbolts. If you're excited about their story and want to learn more about their comic book roots, future in the MCU, and the upcoming Dark Reign arc, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss what's coming next. See you in the next one!